Hey guys, it's Deborah. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to start going through all of the goodies that I purchased on my trip to Europe. So I'm going to start with my serviettes. I've got lots of serviettes, so let's go have a look at which ones I got. I've got some smaller ones like these and some larger ones. And these ones here is obviously they're daisies, and each 4 panels are separate, so they're going to be quite nice to use. This one here I posted on Facebook and got a great response because it is just beautiful. Look at it. It's all these, I'll put it up the right way. It's all these faux sort of stamps. So I don't know if you can see, but there are dotted lines through here. And this is sort of all French writing and butterflies. And then the repeat is here, and I was trying to find the other part of the repeat on this, but you know what, I'm not actually sure that this repeats at all, so it's all individual. I'm going to have fun with those ones. The next one's another little one, and it's just beautiful. My favorite colors, pinks and greens. Love pinks and greens. It does have a pattern around the edges of it. I don't know if the camera is picking that up. Yeah, it seems to be. So that's a small, I guess they're the cocktail napkins, they call them. And this one here is also a cocktail size, and it's a complete picture. So you just get the one picture. Because I quite like these ones. I don't mind the ones where they repeat the 4 of them, but I prefer the ones where they just have them all the same. So this one here is ducks and chooks, because I love chooks. And it had ducks on it as well, and I also really like the colours. So this is quite funny. It's a normal size napkin, and the repeat one on this, I'll just get it in shot, is this is repeated on half the napkin here, and then if I turn it up the other way, it's repeated again. So it's kind of like the mirror image of it for that one. Here's a really nice one. This one here is a black and white, and again, it's chooks because, you know, I love chooks. It's also got ducks on it. I didn't realise. Yeah, chooks and ducks. And it's sort of like a more grey than black. And there's little bees and flowers and dragonflies and things on it as well. And the next one is another floral. I'll do this one now. This is a normal size napkin. And it's all, I guess it's the same, but it's not 4 separate images. It's all one image, which is repeated. Look at the beautiful pink butterfly. Gorgeous. So that's another one. And then I guess these are, I'm saving my favourite to last. Can you see? I love green. I'm a real green girl. So how about this? Isn't that divine? Most of these napkins I got in Germany. And these ones, most of them, in fact everyone I bought in Germany is actually made in Germany as well. And then of course the very last one is my absolute fave, green again, nothing new there. Look at this one. Isn't that divine? So I just love them. So yes, I had a suitcase full of napkins, or should I say my husband had a backpack full of napkins on the way home. As I have so many of these, I've decided that I will list some in my Etsy store. The Etsy store, String and Scissors, has been closed while I've been away because I couldn't really monitor it and send things while I was away. But I will put them into packs, so you know you're going to get at least one of each, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do, how many you're going to get. I think one of each will be fine. I'm hoping to have the Etsy store reopened again by, let's say, the 1st of November. Realistically, first week of November. If I got it done by then, I'd be pretty happy. I have to go back to work on Monday. I work just 2 days a week, very part-time. So that's going to put some pressure on. Plus, I've got all these supplies to go through and all these videos to make, and also my daughter is turning 40 in a couple of weeks, so there's that to consider as well, and you know, lots of things to do. So they're the serviettes. And let's move on and have a look at something else. The thing I'm going to show you very briefly are the 3 books or 2 magazines, but I'll probably keep them forever, so there'll be books and also a book which is Jane Davenport, Fabulous Figures. Now I bought these at Diane Reevely's shop in Harrogate in the UK. I was lucky enough to be going to Harrogate anyway because we went to watch the UCI World Championship road races. It's a cycling thing that we're really crazy about. And I dropped my husband up there the day before because he wanted to have a look around at some of the stuff that was happening. And we were staying in Leeds, so we hired a car and I drove up there. After I dropped him, I drove and found Diane's shop, which I must say is surprisingly tiny. But it was a bucket list thing and I did it now. So I got this book from there, Fabulous Figures by Jane Davenport, and I don't know if you've seen it, but it's absolutely wonderful, and I actually have been reading it while I've been away, and she teaches you throughout the thing. I have a lot of her stuff too, by the way, her serviettes and things like that from her. So she teaches you actually how to draw figures, and I'm super impressed, and I actually did some practice as well while I was away. I'm super impressed with what is in this book, so much so that I'm probably going to get, I think she does one on faces, and I'm probably going to get one of hers. And look, if you don't want to draw anything, you can just look at the beautiful, gorgeous pictures and colours that are in this book. So that's a new one to add to the list. And I also got this one, which is a Somerset Studio Interactive Mixed Media. So again, this is just a magazine. If anybody wants me to do a full flip through of these, I might do that. In fact, I might do that anyway, but just not right now because I've got so much to show you. And I'm trying to keep the videos to the 10 minutes. They seem to be the most popular. This one here is the only art of paper mixed media I was able to find, and of course this came from Diane's shop as well, but it is an older one. It's from when is it? May, June, July 2019, so it's not that old. So I had seen this online and I did try and buy more. I looked in various newsagents and things in the UK. Not that we had that much time, we were only in the UK for a few days. But there's the Skinny Journals, they're lovely, by Sharon Horth, I think you pronounce her name. Anyway, so I did buy this one. It's got lots of other things in it, and I might do a flip through of that at some point too. Okay, so now just a quick go of the new things that I bought. So I got some of these from like Hobbycraft, and these are actually, I think, for a wedding or something, but I like the numbers, so I'll probably cut those parts of the tag off, or cover, maybe cover. And they're 1 to 12. They're a really good size. You can see they're sort of not quite my hand size, but pretty good. So I got those. Also, I bought heaps of other tags while I was there. And the reason, you probably think I'm crazy going overseas and buying brown paper craft tags, but they're really hard to find. Good quality ones here in Australia are really hard to find. So I got some in the cream, different sizes. These are really thick and gorgeous. So tags, that's one thing I bought. And also these ones here, which are little, I think they're place card things. Yep, I think they're folded. Yeah, they'll be great for journaling. They actually match. They're from the wedding set that I found. And if anybody knows where I can buy this sort of stuff in Australia, I'd, appreciate it if you could let me know. More tags. Then the other thing I bought, these I got at Diane's shop, because again, you can't get things like this, or I haven't been able to find many things like this in Australia. These are the Halloween tokens, Tim Holtz, of course. What else? If you watch my videos, you'll know I'm Tim Holtz a nut. So these are the Halloween tokens, and I'll just tip a few out. They're really cute. Look, they're flat on the back. I'll stick to something if you want, but they do have this raised piece on the top, and they've got lost and found, trick or treat, different other things in here as well. and I couldn't get the skulls. I asked the girl who was working at Diane's shop at the time I was there, and she said no, the skulls had completely sold out. They had one pack of the creepy eyes left, or I would have bought more, but that's all they had left, so that's all I was able to get. I also got this, which is the Curiosities sticker book, because I just thought that was really cool when I saw it. It's got lots of variation in it. It was £5.99, so that's around about $12, $11 Australian, so pretty good for what you get in there. And I got these. I haven't seen these before. I have, but I've never, you know, seen them physically. Like, I've seen them on websites and things, and I didn't realise that they were so little, but they're really cute because I've got lots of big sorts of ephemera from Tim, but these are the little ones, and they're called snippets, ephemera pack snippets. So they're an old thing. They've been around a while, but I bought them anyway. And then these I actually had to pull out, well, I didn't have to, but I took a lot of my packaging off because I just wanted to lessen the volume of what was going in the suitcase. So these are all in the one thing. These are the frames. These are new, that came out in the last, you know, couple of months. And look at the frames. They're just beautiful, aren't they? And quite large too. Lots of frames. Also in that pack you get these, which are the curtains. Way cool. You can actually punch this piece of the curtain out at the back. You see that? Yeah. So that you can, you know, the rod will look more realistic. And the artificial eyes, how cool is that? These big cards here. I think these all came in the one pack, but like I said, I did pull the pack apart to lessen the volume. But I'm pretty sure I got all this in the one pack of whatever it was called. I'm sure if you Google, you know, it's one of his new packs, and if you Google it, it may even be one of the Halloween ones because it's got the poison. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Halloween pack. And then these, which I've never actually seen in real life, these are his wallpaper. So they're wallpaper Halloween, so it's the new ones, I think. And I bought 2 packs. Yeah, so I just had to have them. They were £4.99, so about $10. And you get 2 of 12 designs. So let's have a look. I haven't been able to open anything, of course, because, you know, my husband would have freaked out if I'd started pulling things out and opening things. Oh, they're just gorgeous. They smell like wallpaper too. They're beautiful. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so I'll be having fun with those as well. And I think that's about all that I can see on the table at the moment for new stuff. So there you go. That's the first video of what I purchased on my European holiday. This is Deborah, and thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time. Cheers.